Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. Um, I do a lot of stuff about UFOs because last year the Navy announced that UFOs are indeed real. Some fighters off the carrier Nimitz caught some gun camera footage and some other photos of UFOs, and the Navy made the announcement that they are indeed genuine. Therefore, they are real. UFOs are real. Towards that end, I maintain UFOs have probably been visiting this planet for centuries at least, maybe thousands of years. Humans in our distant past have evidently tried to immortalize UFOs and alien beings in their art. There are many, many examples of this. In Renaissance art, we have a painting of the Crucifixion of Christ, which clearly depicts two UFOs with pilots. There's a painting of the Madonna with a man in the background looking up and watching a UFO. These are from about the 15th century or so. There's temples and chapels all over the world, churches with carvings, reliefs, whatever you want to call them, of aliens and UFOs and things like that in them. And it's literally all over the world. And these churches can be thousands of years old. But now, let's go on before that. In primitive cave art, there are UFOs and alien beings drawn by our primitive ancestors in caves, on the walls. Cave art, cave drawings, okay? In Mexico and Utah here in the United States, there's cave art. In Egypt, they had hieroglyphs of UFOs and what looked to be aliens, the gray aliens or other kinds of aliens. There's lots of carvings of aliens wearing odd helmets, things like that. There's a statue in China, same thing. They're all over the world, and they're hundreds, if not thousands, of years old. In India, 10,000 years ago, somebody painted a picture of a UFO and aliens on caves. Same thing happened in the Sahara 12,000 years ago. In France and Spain, there's similar art in caves that's 20,000 years old. In Australia, this same type of cave art goes back, some people say, up to 50,000 years ago. So this isn't a new thing. Watching aliens is not new. They have a TV series called Ancient Aliens. Eric Von Daniken started the Ancient Alien craze dozens of years ago. Aliens were evidently a very, very regular visitors to our ancestors. I did videos, excuse me, on the Dogon, their origin stories. I did videos on a number of different ancient megaliths that can't, there's no way we could do that today. How did they do it back then? I did a video on Göbekli Tepe, which literally defies explanation. Unexplained anomalies, bread, the cheetah. There's so many things we don't understand about our world. And these people were drawing pictures on the walls thousands, tens of thousands of years ago, depicting aliens and UFOs. Do you think there might be some sort of a correlation? I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. But the fact that these people were drawing it, if you're going to draw something on the wall, they didn't have TV. They were drawing what they saw, but they didn't have TV. Do the math. They drew animals. They drew hunts. They were telling stories about hunts and stuff. They drawing it on the walls and pictures. Some of it ain't much more than stick figures, but it's there. And right alongside them, what looks like a flying saucer, and what looks like the picture of a gray alien face. There's pictures of hieroglyphs in Egypt thousands of years ago that look like helicopters. It's there. There's no denying it. I'm going to do a video here in the future. There's a place in South America. They found a bunch of these little carved stones I want to say in a temple. I'm going to do some research and find out more and make a video about it. But they were finding pictures of dinosaurs walking with man. And this isn't just about aliens, but my point is, there's a lot of this stuff we don't understand, a lot of this stuff we can't explain. And saying it's not important or saying we know everything, that's just asinine, because we don't. Denying the significance of these things is the first step in ignorance. That's all I'm saying. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.